Okay, so after you're done with notes, you guys are going to pick up one of these worksheets. It is graphing human population growth, the greenhouse effect, and global warming. So the first part is just reading and talking about global warming, human population, and the greenhouse effect. We know we're adding carbon dioxide to our environment. How much and what is happening is kind of maybe more on debate. First, you have to do the vocab, define the terms. You might have to look them up. You can use your thought processes as well. They're not very hard words, but you absolutely can look them up on a computer if you would like, not a phone, um, or save it till the end. This whole packet's probably not going to be due till um, Friday. So it'll be due Friday. So you'll have time to work on it tomorrow in class. But you have time today. So I would encourage you to start because the first part is graphing human growth. So this is the hardest one because there's a lot going on here. It stops in 2010. We now know that we are over 8 billion people. So it's going to keep growing up. How you do this though, the years go on the bottom and the billions of people go on the sides. You need to space. The way you get things off is if you don't space your graph out, it is a line graph. So make sure you are spacing your years out and spacing your human population growth out. So your numbers, it starts at 0. So please make sure you are starting at 0 and going all the way up. So make sure it's spaced out, put your dots in, and then it should be a line graph. And then you have to answer the questions on here. They're pretty self-explanatory. You might have to do some subtracting. Part 2 is the same thing. It's graphing. It's a line graph. It's talking about carbon dioxide. Again, we are increasing since 2010. This is from 2010. But you are going to just put the dots in. Lucky for you, they have everything labeled already. So put the dots in and then draw the graph and then answer the questions. Cross off 3 and 4 on those. You can see that I crossed off on this one. Then the next one, global land ocean temperatures, cross off that whole thing. So part 3, cross off. Don't do this graph. You will do the greenhouse gas emissions graph. It is a pie chart. So you have to actually count and do the pie chart. Answer the questions. Again, continue to answer the questions. And then the last one is glacial mass. And you have to graph that. But graphing that would be doing a bar graph for this one. They tell you that in there, but you need to do a bar graph, then answer the questions. Like I said, this whole thing is not due till Friday. You can absolutely ask me questions tomorrow on it. We will have work time to work on it. But I want you to get a head start because sometimes it takes a little longer. So you are given time, use the time, and then see you tomorrow.